Hey everyone, I hope you are well. And for those of you who catch the replay, I truly appreciate you spending some time on the replay listening to the video. And I hope that it really blesses you because it's going to bless me. So I'm going to tell you ahead of time to just go ahead and share the video because the topic tonight is about what to charge. And I get this question so often that I decided to go live. We had a deep conversation about it the other day, and I get this question often about what to charge, how to charge, why people don't want to pay me, should I discount, why people are always asking for a discount, and I just really want to explore the topic. So again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching the replay. I am Kimberly Dixon, and I am a leadership coach. I'm also a business strategist, so I help entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial leaders level up and really take their career and their business to the next level. I have many years of experience in leadership development and in retail leadership. So I have managed $500 million in assets. So I understand what it's like to manage a lot of money, to grow a large team, and to really help leaders level up. And most of the time, it's not another business tip that you need. It's not another strategy that you need. It's really a mindset shift that you need to truly level up in your business and in your career, to charge your, people say charge your worth, but charge what your product is worth, charge what the service is worth. So if we're looking at an entrepreneur that's doing a service, charging what the service is worth, charging what the market rate is, charging what the product is worth, because product has a value. If you go into a retailer, that product has a value on the shelf. More than likely, you're going to pick that product up off the shelf, put it in your cart, and go to the register and pay for it. You're not going to spend a whole bunch of time trying to talk them down or do all that negotiations. And I don't know why a lot of entrepreneurs do that, allow that, and get caught up in that. Charge what you need to charge. You need to show up in excellence first. So I did post that as the title, to show up first in excellence, and then charge full price. You have every right to charge full price, even to those who know you, even to family, if you want to be honest, because they may go somewhere else and pay full price and not want to pay you full price, when if you're doing the work with a level of excellence, then by all means you deserve to be compensated for your contribution. So hey, Darlene, Bathsheba for joining. How you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a great evening. And I can't see any other names, but I appreciate whoever has joined me tonight. When you join, please share the video. I want to talk a little bit about getting out of your own way and charging full price, obviously showing up with excellence. So if you're gonna charge full price, then you need to deliver a quality product. And that is sometimes the issue, is that you're not delivering a quality product. You don't believe that you're delivering a quality product, or you're afraid that someone's going to not believe that you're delivering a quality product. So you may not charge full price. But I believe that if you first do the work, so do your research, do the work, do what it takes to get to the level of what you're going to be charging, do what it takes to show up in that level of excellence so that you can charge the market rate for what you are delivering, be it a product, a service, it doesn't matter what it is. So there's a market rate for everything. There's a price that people are willing to pay. And that depends on a few factors. So it depends on your experience, depends on the quality of the product, depends on maybe the brand that you bring to the table, and how you represent that brand and how you believe in that brand. So if you don't believe in your brand, why should I pay for it? Why should I believe in your brand if you don't believe in your brand? Like, why would I pay full price if you are not representing yourself in that way? So it's very important that be top mind, and that be number one, is that you're representing yourself as a professional. So you're showing up as a professional in whatever it is that you do. It kind of really doesn't matter what it is that you do, but be the best in class in whatever that you do. Whatever your craft is, polish your craft. You remember, the wax on, wax off, and having to do that over and over and over in the Karate Kid. If you haven't watched it, if it's beyond your time, then go back and watch that. Wax on, wax off, like practicing that same thing over and over until you get really, really good at it. So do you feel like you are top of class in whatever your area of expertise is? Are you even considering yourself an expert? Like, do you call yourself an expert? And I talk about being an expert a lot because sometimes the person who is best at that thing does not even consider themselves an expert. And the definition of being an expert is someone who has comprehensive, authoritative knowledge of a topic or a subject. So do you have comprehensive, authoritative knowledge of a topic or subject, but you still don't consider yourself an expert? You may have done this thing for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and you still don't consider yourself an expert. People are coming to you for whatever that is. Let me know if you can identify with me. Tap the like button so I know you're here. I know you can hear me, and I know that you can identify me. You may have been doing this thing for a long, long time, and you don't consider yourself an expert, or you don't consider that it's something that you could be charging for because you have never charged for it. You've always allowed people to just get that for free, be it advice, be it a product, be it food that you're cooking, whatever it is. It could be a service that you maybe have not even been charging for because you don't consider yourself an expert. So you really don't see yourself. I see you, thank you. You don't see yourself charging full price on it because you don't even consider yourself as an expert. This is just something that I like to do. So I started by saying I'm talking to entrepreneurs, and I'm talking to leaders who are entrepreneurial, meaning that you step outside the box and that you're willing to take that risk in order to get that return on your investment. And if you're not getting that return on your investment, then why not? Like, why wouldn't you charge full price? And if anyone is bold enough to type that in the comments, so like, why wouldn't you charge full price? If you're offering a service, if you're offering a product, you have all of this experience, why wouldn't you charge full price? Most of the time, it has to do with the mindset shift. Sometimes it's because you've never invested that amount of money yourself, so you don't see anyone paying that amount of money for that service. I was talking to a client about that particular thing, that she has never paid, and the dollar amount we're talking about for this one line of product was $500. So she had never paid $500 for this, so she couldn't see people paying her $500 for this. Although she is top of class, she is excellent at what she does, super details, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's, worth more than that amount. But it's hard to ask for that because she had never paid that herself. And that may be the case for you, but I would challenge you to know that you may not be the consumer of that. You may be the provider of that. And if that's the market rate and you have all the experience, you have all the know-how, you're delivering a quality service, a quality product, you're showing up with excellence, even if you're looking to get more income as a career. You're showing up with excellence. You're delivering a quality service every single day. Why wouldn't you want top pay? Why wouldn't you want full price, non-discounted, not discounting just because? And I'm not talking about if you're running a promotion that's differently. So if you go into a store that, yes, they run promotions. I a lot of years of experience in retail and setting up for promotions. I've opened brand new stores from nothing but dirt on the floor and the four walls in a completely empty 100,000 square foot building to a completely functional running store with all the products, 40,000 SKUs in the store. So I know what it's like to set those items and to set those prices. You are too. So it's not just me, you are as well. and set those prices. And when we set those prices, we didn't say, well, if Johnny comes in, it's not going to be $4.95 for him. It's going to be $2.95. No, this is the price, and people are going to grab it off the shelf, put it in a basket, and go to the front and pay for it. And that's what I encourage you to do in your business, to sit down, get really clear on how much you're going to charge, and charge what you charge. I had a post before that said, and this came directly from above, charge what dropped in your spirit the first time. Charge that amount that you said, oh, I'm going to charge this. And then you backed yourself out of it. You talked yourself out of it. You changed the price on the whatever you had it on. You changed the ticket on there because you were not confident enough to charge that. Charge that price. Put it out there. Ask them, and more than likely the person is going to be, yes, you are definitely worth that. And a lot of times you may be missing out on sales because you charge too low. Because the person is thinking that, oh, that's only $5. Well, I don't know if she's the person that I want to get it from because she only charges $5. And doesn't mean that you're not going to deliver good work. You know, I paid to get my hair braided. If the person says, well, I only charge $20 to do 6 hours worth of braids, then I would probably like, I don't know if I want to come. So if you get what I'm saying, if somebody tell me I only charge $20 to do all that work, I would be like, well, I don't know if she's gonna or he's gonna do quality work for only $20. And you could be doing that in your business. You could be underselling yourself. You could be undercharging, and you're doing all this work. I've seen it so many times. Undercharging, showing up, doing all this work, not really counting the cost that it takes for you to show up. So if you're showing up somewhere, are you factoring in the travel time? Are you factoring in the preparation time? Are you factoring anything that you have to prepare ahead of time? So if you're creating brochures, if you're creating training materials, if you have to fly in, if you have to drive in, if you have to bring an assistant, if you have to get someone to babysit your dog while you go do this thing, are you factoring in all those costs that it takes for you to show up? Because you should be factoring that in, and definitely looking at like, what is the going rate for this? What is the market rate for the best in class? And that's only if you want to be best in class. So tap that button and let me know if you want to be best in class, if you're already best in class. Because if you're not best in class and you have no desire to be best in class, you're on the wrong video. So if you want to be best in class in whatever you do, then continue to polish your craft, continue to get the support that you need, and continue to level up and rise to the top of whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter. There's a quote by Martin Luther King: if you're going to be a street sweeper, then be the best dang street sweeper there is. If that's the role that you have, then own that role with excellence. Own that role with pride. Be the best in class at that. Be the top of your game. You know, there are different levels. There are different levels of knowledge. There's different levels of business. You know, there are low-end products. Walmart exists for that reason. There are low-end products. There's mid-range, and then there's a premium brand. But know where you are. So if you're a premium brand, then show up like a premium brand. If you're a lower ticket brand of what you do, that's fine too. Then you just need to multiply the effort so that you can get more and more customers in. But know where you are, know where you stand, because you deserve to be compensated for your contribution. You know, the Bible says that a workman or woman is worthy of her hire. So we are worthy of the compensation for the contribution that we give. Women, we are worthy to be equally paid or paid more. I say, don't pay me equal. Pay me for how I show up, because I know I'm going to show up with excellence, and I might not be equal. So don't pay me equal. Pay me for how I show up. Pay me for the results that I'm going to deliver, because I know that I'm going to show up with excellence. Do you know that you're going to show up with excellence and demand that full pay, top pay for your products, for your services, for how you deliver? But it's definitely up to you, because they say a closed mouth doesn't get fed, and you have to speak up. You have to present yourself in that manner, and you have to be confident enough to ask for the full price of whatever it is that you're selling. So are you confident enough to ask for the full price? If you are, drop a 1 in the comment. Let me know that you're ready, you're confident enough to ask for the full price, the full salary. If you know that there's someone that's doing what you do, but they are making more money than you, then why wouldn't you speak up? Why wouldn't you do what it takes to get to that level and get the top pay? Why wouldn't you do whatever it takes for you to be that person that's the luxury brand, that's showing up with excellence, that has the best results, that you're the person that when they go behind the closed doors and they're in that conference room, that your name is just ringing all around? You should be that person. If you're not that person because what you're doing is not of excellence, because you know that you're skipping over a little bit here and you show up a little bit late there and you're not doing the things that you need to do, then I'm calling you out. Today is the day that you change that. Today's the day. That's right. Today is the day that you decide how you're going to show up. How are you going to show up? Because if you want me to pay you, then I need to see what you're delivering. Deliver that excellence and know that you are worthy of getting paid that top pay. You're worthy of getting paid full pay. And I even believe that like friends and family should pay. If someone's an entrepreneur and they have put themselves out there, they've taken the risk, and you're attached to them, you're a friend or a family, you should be paying them full price too. Don't look for a discount from that person. If you have a friend that's a hairdresser and you're always looking for them to give you a discount, to me, that's the opposite, because people will go somewhere else and pay full price and then ask their friend or their family member to give them a discount. If it's worth whatever amount, then pay that amount. Honor the people who are out there doing their due diligence, running their businesses, because it's not easy. And if you're an entrepreneur and you want to tell the truth, and you want to tell the truth, not, what looks sexy on Facebook, but the truth, it's not easy showing up every day as an entrepreneur. So respect and support those small businesses out there every day, not just on Saturday. If you have a hard time charging full price, you want to sit down and just reflect on what is it that keeps you from charging what you know inside you should be charging. What is it that keeps you from speaking up? What is it that keeps you from showing up as your best? What is it that is keeping you from going to that next level? What is it that's keeping you from being excellent in what you do? And I really encourage you to be clear about what it is that you're really, really good at. And at this point, we should all be super clear about what we're really, really good at, and not chasing something because you see someone else doing it, but it's actually your gift. And when you're in your gift and you're in your thing and you're rocking and rolling in your divine assignment where you need to be, charge full price. And the people who really want to support you, that really are supposed to support you, they will show up. And when people are showing up, asking you for one thing, but you want to sell them something else, stop it. really stop it. Sell the people what they want from you, because people will tell you the kind of result that they get from you, or people will tell you what they really love. So if you bake 5 different kinds of cakes, but you love the lemon cake, so you want to push the lemon cake, but everybody wants to buy that caramel cake, but you never have it because you would prefer to sell the lemon cake because that's your favorite. Don't sell them what you want to eat. Sell them what they want to eat, because they're the ones that are going to pay. And that happens way too often, that we get caught up on what we want to sell to people, how we want to support them, how we want to show up. And people are screaming and begging us, please sell me the caramel cake. Like, when you going to make that caramel cake? Oh, I got lemon. I didn't ask you for lemon. I want to pay you for caramel cake. So make a dang caramel cake. Like, it's just that simple, because it's no more time to be around here having that poor spirit. And if you notice, I posted that in my on my feed about having a poor spirit and having that poor state of mind, because being poor is a state of mind. That P-O-O-R, being poor, passing over opportunities regularly, is a state of mind. What opportunities are coming to you, but you are not ready to take them because you haven't did the prep work that you were supposed to do a year ago. And you're not ready to take the opportunity that's showing up. What opportunities are coming to you, but you're sleeping on it because you're not up, ready to go, energized. You don't have the body for the work. You're not ready to do it. What opportunities are passing you over because you're scrolling on Facebook, wasting time looking at what people are doing, what people are wearing, what's going on here. Where's Kanye West showing up at? And you're talking about things that have nothing to do with you driving your business. I know it might be a little bit tight, like Bishop Armour says, but it's right. Like I have to check myself. I have this, that scroll rule. You can't keep scrolling and get lost in that rabbit hole if you're running a business. If you're running a business and you want to charge full price because you're showing up in excellence, then you need to show up in excellence. Show up the way that you know you can. And if you think about the best result that you've ever gotten, show up the way that you did when you got those great results. So I challenge myself all the time from some of my previous results. When I showed up and I won Store Manager of the Year out of 2,000 Home Depot stores, I was like, what did I do to get there? This is what I did. This was my formula. And okay, I need to do that formula now, because now I feel like I get to sleep in a little bit longer because I can just grab my phone and start working on my phone while I'm laying in the bed. Well, that's good to a degree, but I have to get up and get out there, right? So I'm challenging you to do the same. If you've been slacking, you don't need to wait until 2020 in order to get going. I got that message a couple of weeks ago, clearly from the Lord. I was walking the track and I clearly heard that the Lord tell me, I'm not waiting until 2020, and neither should you. So I'm going to relay that to you because I'm the first partaker of the message, and I have fully partook that message and ingrained it in my body, and I'm going to tell it to you. You don't need to wait until 2020. If somebody told you just wait until the new year, every day is a new year. Don't wait until the new year in order to get that thing done. Show up in excellence and charge full price for what you're delivering, because you are delivering an excellent product, an excellent service. So charge full price, but do the work that it requires for you to do. If you need support, then I am here. I am an accountability coach as well, and I have a system for helping people move forward, leveling up, and getting that stuff done. I've done it over and over and over, and I built amazing teams. I'm very proud of that. I have no qualms to say what I'm great at, and then those things that I'm not so great at, I hire somebody to help me. I suggest you do the same. Have an amazing evening. Talk to you later. Bye.